Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome back to Disney Arts and Crafts. We are so excited for you to join us today for day 2 of Moana. We have another exciting craft planned for us today. Today we are going to be making a necklace, similar to some of the necklaces that we saw in the movie Moana. And so some of the materials or supplies that you are going to need today, maybe a marker. We are going to need those straws that were provided in our craft bags, some colored pieces of paper. If you don't have, so you should have some pieces of paper in your bag. If you have more, awesome. If not, you can use some of the paper that was provided. A pair of scissors, and then some string or yarn. If you have some at home, great. Otherwise, you were provided some as well. And then maybe a pencil. So to start us off, we are going to make some shapes that we are going to have on our necklace. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my marker and I'm just going to draw some shapes on this piece of paper. And so a shape that I would want on my necklace, I'm gonna say a flower. I'm going to draw a flower that kind of looks like this. Okay, just like that. And like I said, this is going to be going on our necklace. And so I'm going to draw a dot right here because we are going to be putting a hole through this so that it can go onto our necklace. Then I might draw another shape. We'll go a square. Okay. And then maybe I'll do one more. I'll draw a rhombus or a diamond. Okay, just like this. And I'll draw a circle or a dot there because I got to poke a hole through it. And so fast forwarding, I have already drawn some shapes on my other pieces of paper as well. And so what you can do right now is pause the video. Right here are some ideas of some different shapes that you could draw. Otherwise, be creative, make your own shapes, whatever you would like to do there. But go ahead and pause the video and draw your shapes. Continuing, what we are going to do is we have to cut these out now. And so we can follow the black line and cut these out. Don't worry about the dots yet. Just pause the video and go ahead and cut these shapes out that you just made, right? I have already cut out my some shapes here that I'm going to use as an example. So here I have some out for us to look at. And so what I'm going to do now, if we have a hole punch would work really, really great. But some of us might not have a hole punch. Like us, we don't have a hole punch at home at this point in time. And so we are going to work around that a little bit, and I'm going to show you a different way that you can do it. So I'm going to take I'm going to take a pencil, and I'm going to take a shape. And so remember, we made a dot in the middle of our shapes. What I'm going to do is be very, very, very careful. But I'm going to put my pencil on that black dot, and I'm going to try to poke it through, just like that. You might want a parent or guardian to help you out with this, okay? Because we need to be very, very, very careful when we do this, right? I'll do the same thing again, put my pencil tip right on that black dot, and kind of push it through a little bit, very, very carefully as to not hurt myself. We want to be safe as we are making this craft. So again, if we have a hole punch, let's use that. Otherwise, we can use a pencil to do this as well. Okay, and so I did that with all of my shapes. You can see those here. And so another thing that we are going to be putting on our necklace is straws. And so you were provided some straws. You can see here that I simply just took my straws and I cut them in pieces. Okay, I cut 2 straws into 3 pieces each. And so what I'm going to do, now I'm going to take my string, right, and yours might look a little different than mine, and that is completely okay. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my straw pieces and I'm going to put my string right through the straw, just like this. Comes out the other end, and I'll pull it through. Okay, then, so after the straw, I'm going to put on a shape. So I'll pick any shape that I want. It doesn't matter the order. And I'm going to take my string and I'll poke it through the flower. Okay, oh, that's kind of cool. It spins like that. Cool. So now I'm going to take another straw. I'm going to put my string through the straw, just like this. Okay, just like that. And now, what do you think comes after the straw piece? Another shape, right? So now I'm going to take a different color shape. I'm going to put it through. Okay, so now we have straw, shape, straw, shape. So what comes next? Another straw. So I'm going to poke this through. And I'm going to continue this same pattern. Remember, a pattern is something that repeats itself. And so the pattern that we have today is straw, shape, straw, shape, straw, shape. So I'm going to continue doing that. If you need more time on this part, feel free to please pause the video and you can catch up while we continue to do this. Okay, so now I just put a shape on, so now it's time for another straw. And so with this, you can do this with as many straw pieces and shape pieces as you would like. I am going to be doing it with six shapes and then the straws that go along with that. Okay, but you can do a lot more, or however many that you want. We encourage you to be creative and make this your own. See, I made this shape's hole a little too big. But then lastly, I'm going to put on this shape. Okay, so now we have a necklace that looks like this. And as you can see, I have quite a bit of room left on my necklace. And so if I would have cut out more shapes, I could have made an even bigger necklace. Okay, an even prettier necklace. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to take my two ends of the string, just like this, and I'm going to tie them together to make a knot so that I can wear this like a necklace. Again, if you are having some struggles tying a knot, that is completely fine. Just ask a sibling or an adult to help you out with that. So I'm going to take mine, I'm going to cross them over, I'm going to flip one end underneath the other and pull it back up like that. Okay, and then I'm going to cross them one more time and pull that same side under and through the hole that is formed. Okay, if you need to watch that, and then I'm going to pull the ends. If you need to watch that a couple times, please do, so that you can go ahead and do that correctly. So now I have my necklace complete, and I'm going to go ahead and put it on and show you what it looks like. Okay, so here's my necklace. I'm going to go ahead and put it on just like this. Okay, and now I have a necklace on that looks like some of the necklaces that we may have seen in the movie Moana. Now, Mrs. Befford and I are super excited to see the necklaces that you guys come up with. Okay, and so we're asking you to be creative, make a necklace, a pretty necklace just like this, and then have somebody, an adult, a sibling, take a picture of you wearing your necklace, and then we are going to submit that picture to the area on Canvas where it says here or submit this assignment here for today's assignment of the Moana necklace. We are really looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with. We hope you have a great day.